illustrative to me. It's fine. All right, let me introduce the channel and then we begin. Okay, pressure.
You're fine. You're not as bad as me, so you're
okay. He says, all right.
You're good.
Okay. All right, hey guys. Today we're doing a different kind of video. Today, like on the channel, a lot of the time I preach about finding people who inspire you, finding people who are doing things and modeling them. So today I've got someone who I consider who's on his journey. He's doing amazing things. My good friend Mike. So Mike, if you introduce yourself, tell them what you do.
Right, okay. My name is Michael. I am the CEO of the Common Sense Network, which is basically the first ever 100% people-funded news network in the UK for millennials and run by millennials.
Exactly, so he's running his own business, he's running his own news network, which I think is quite amazing. So talk us through the challenges of that. So like, how did you begin? How did the vision begin?
Okay, challenges. How much time do we have?
We got a lot of time.
Yeah, so we've had quite a few challenges. Obviously funding was a big issue. Funding was a massive issue for us because like news media is just really expensive. So like there's a reason we only have a couple of big ones, and it's because it's just there's a lot of money it takes to kind of run things. So we had to do a big fundraiser to start. We raised £50,000 in 50 days last year, which was a massive challenge. I lost a lot of hair over that. Like, it was tough, but we had to do that. Obviously, the color of my skin made it difficult as well because it's a very it's not very plural industry, as it were. So I stood out a lot in meetings I had. I was always the only black person in the room. Which
he's the only black guy.
Yeah. That guy's black.
What's he doing here?
No.
He's lost.
But yeah, no. So that was tough as well. Obviously, my age. I'm young. I'm not really young, but I'm 23. Well. Right, it depends when you release this. Might release it next year. But I'm 23 right now. 24 if it takes you a year to release it. But yeah, so obviously, again, the industry's full of like, a lot of old cats who've been at it for a while. So those were the three kind of big challenges we had: money, kind of me being black, and also me being young, and plus so many other issues made it really difficult for us to kind of get started.
I hear that. And you had to raise £50,000 last year as well. 50,000, that's a big mark.
Yeah.
Like originally when he told me that I need to raise £50,000, immediately inside me I was like, oh, that's a lot of money, right? But all that is that's a limiting belief, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So like, how did you have to overcome that? Did you find any resistance within yourself to try to raise that kind of money, or was it like?
Thankfully, I'm naive. I think everyone's like, oh, don't be naive, but I think naivety is actually a really good concept. I just thought to myself, okay, 50K, okay, if I can find 50 people, give them all a target of like £1,000 each, then essentially they've got, 50 days to raise £1,000, which if you break it down is what? £50 a day? No.
I didn't do maths, bro. I was like,
something like that. So I thought, okay, cool. That shouldn't be too difficult.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was actually difficult because like not everyone's a fundraiser. So I spent quite a lot of time fundraising, like just in my day to day, like before this. So it was like I was thinking, yeah, it's easy, we can do it. But it was really, really difficult. It was really difficult, mainly because a lot of people like to chuck out £100. They want to like kind of know your story, that kind of stuff. And we didn't really have a lot of stuff out there at the time, so it was very difficult, especially because I've never seen 50K in my account, business account.
That's what it is.
I've never seen 50 that bank account before, so it was kind of like 50K, like whatever. But it was necessary, and literally it was like the least we needed. So it wasn't even a case of me just plucking a number out of thin air. It was literally for us to be able to do what we want to do, pay people. Obviously I work full time now with TCS. For us to be able to kind of pay people, we just needed the money. So it was kind of like a do or die kind of thing. And we just kind of just powered through it all.
Yeah, so you burned your bridges and said, this is what I want to do.
Absolutely.
I'm going to do it.
Absolutely. I encountered a lot of the kind of things you said. So a lot of people were kind of like,
what you doing?
You're doing too much. Relax. It's not that deep, kind of thing. In fact, some friends, without knowing it, like, because if you're gonna, so obviously a lot of us have dreams. This is where it gets deep into together. A lot of us have dreams and visions. Honestly, we have dreams and visions. And we feel them like really strongly in our hearts and stuff like that. When you say it to a friend, you're actually in a very kind of vulnerable place because you're telling them like a dream of yours that's not yet fully kind of formulated. So when I told friends, and they were kind of like,
okay.
Kind of thing. It was like, even though it wasn't that deep, to me it felt like daggers in the heart, like, exactly. I can do this kind of thing. And I got that a lot. Like, I was like, you're doing too much, just get a job, Mike. You sure you can do it, that kind of stuff. But thankfully, I had other friends who were kind of like, I'm down, like, I'm going to help you out, whatever. So it was difficult, but I kind of had to, the whole self-belief thing, I kind of had to kind of believe that, you know, it can be done. And like I said, I was willing to lose hair, I was willing to stay awake like a lot of nights, I was willing to message, like I messaged every single, I mean, if you know me, you know you got a message from me, you're there probably rolling your eyes like, you know, I messaged every single, but I just worked my ass off with a great team of people who did the same, and we managed to do it.
This is it, and one key thing that you guys should also understand is it's like when people are telling you can't do something, it's not a reflection on you, it's a reflection of their own limiting beliefs, right? Sure. An opinion has nothing to do with you, right? Somebody's experiences, someone's limiting beliefs, all that stuff. So it's nothing to do with you, right? I see that. That's good. Yeah, it's good, right? Yeah, I like it. Okay, so for anyone who's got a vision or a dream, like what message would you give out to them? Or what encouragement would you give out to them? What's like the best piece of advice you could give to somebody who's trying to start, somebody's on the fence or unsure about whether or not they can do something? What do you want to say to them? What would you say to them?
Oh God, I feel like I should start a channel because honestly, there's so much to say. If there was one thing to say, which it literally would be like, for what, I know you're probably thinking, I've heard this 100 times before, but just do it. Just do it. Mainly because in our heads we have a way of kind of overcomplicating things and making things a lot quote unquote deeper than they are. But if you just do it, you've done it. Like it's done, kind of thing. I don't know if I'm articulating it kind of clearly enough, but what I mean is, like, whatever it is you want to do, like just do it. Don't think too much. When I say be naive, I mean, like, there's this thing where like a lot of people think older people they're wiser because they've been through a lot, which is good. However, one thing they suffer from is because they've been through a lot, they've lost that kind of childlike kind of, I'm just gonna do it. Exactly. So they end up thinking about stuff for years and years and years. Whilst you're thinking, because your brain has this habit of like attaching lots of weight to things that in the real world don't really matter. So for instance, take vlogging. Vlogging is something that I'm starting to do. Like I'm doing a daily vlog now. When I first did the whole kind of test shoot thing, I remember I was holding the camera and literally I think someone looked at me and I was like, they're judging me, and I just put it down whenever. But if you think about it, they don't know who I am. I don't know who they are. They probably got family and bills and stuff to pay, so they won't ever remember what. So why do I care about the opinion of like people who they don't like, it doesn't matter like at all, but because I overthought it, I kind of stopped. What I needed to do, and if you watch a child, you can learn from children. Like, they actually just do what they want. They don't care. They don't walk into a party and go, where should I sit? They just walk and run in, like they just literally go for it. And I think if you take lesson from a lot of successful people in the world, they will tell you as well, like, just do it. Just do it. Do not care. It can be very debilitating, like people's opinion and stuff, but you've just got to do it.
Exactly.
Do it because you owe it to yourself to just do it.
Exactly. Life is short, you know. Exactly.
It's very short.
And it's important. I like that. You don't have to have everything figured out. You learn as you go along. It's kind of like a baby, like you said. Like when you see a baby learning to walk, it's like all clumsy, falling over, oh no, really. But it gets better and better the more it does it.
On that baby example, like an example that kind of a mentor of mine gave me once is like, if you think about a baby, like when a baby, like if you have like a niece or cousin and stuff, when they first learn to walk, right? You know, when they first, I have a niece in America, and like, so when the baby stands up and like you're like, whoa, it can stand, and when it falls down, the mum doesn't go to the baby, what the hell? Get up, you make me sick, you know.
So embarrassing.
I mean, they don't do that. They help the baby back up. In fact, they probably like lie and brag on the internet, like, oh, my baby can walk. Like they just encourage the baby like hell. And I think similarly with us, like every time we fall, we fail. Rather than being like, oh, you make me sick, you're terrible, look at you, you're a failure. It's like, no, just pick yourself back up again. Like, be like, because for a baby to learn to walk, it needs that kind of environment where it's nurtured, where it's encouraged, where it's like, don't take 2 more steps, it falls down, you pick it back up again. No, you just keep on trying, and then eventually the baby learns to walk. And I think with my ideas, I think about them the same way. Like my first idea, I might tell someone, and they might be like, not really. But I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's a terrible idea, it's the end of the world. It's like,
why would you do that?
So, I mean, you just go, okay, cool. Didn't work. Let's try again, and then over time, the idea starts to walk.
I like that.
No, honestly, it starts to walk. And before you know it, like you've got an idea that's now kind of physical. You can see it.
And then people start buying into it when they see it. They're like, oh, you know what? I always supported you before. I remember.
That one's a given. Like, to be a leader of anything, whether it be an idea, a business, a project at work, whatever it is to be like a visionary to some extent, is to be someone who sees something that other people can't see. You know, and to give a harsh truth, if you can't see what other people can't see, you're probably not a leader. That's just the truth. Everyone I think has the capacity for leadership, I said. But I think the key thing is just literally having vision that other people can't see. That's all it is. So like, I don't know if you're a Christian or you know about Old Testament, anything about Old Testament, you know a lot of the leaders, like what made them leaders was that they had this kind of special relationship with God that other people didn't have, and essentially they would always come back from the mountain or from the forest, whatever, come back and kind of articulate a vision, and everyone would be like, wow, kind of thing. So in a similar sense, obviously things have changed now, but in a similar sense, like a leader just needs to be able to visualize things that other people can't, and then like skillfully articulate it to other people. So part of that is being able to see what other people don't see. So if you're someone who sees stuff that other people can't see, you know, there's not about like kind of feeling anxious because other people don't see it. The truth is you don't need them to see it, because potentially you're meant to lead them. So be confident in what you see, the visions you get, and just understand that that's probably a sign that you're a leader, and embrace it. So what you get is a lot of leaders trying to, you know, feeling anxious because everyone doesn't see like them. It's like, well, that's the point. You have a different vision, and you have to articulate and inspire people, and chances are you will be better off.
Exactly. Who would you say is like a role model that you look up to then? Like, who would you say like, I want to be like him, or I draw inspiration from him?
So
would you say is
so important to have role models. So I have mentors and stuff. I'm mentored by a pastor called Pastor Komalafi, who's my kind of local church pastor. I'm mentored by Lord Hastings, who's
Lord Hastings? Like Hastings down there?
The guy from the end. No. Lord Hastings, he's a member of the House of Lords, and he does like hundreds of other things. So those guys inspire me. Like, I'm a Christian, and Jesus is probably my super inspiration. I know it sounds very cryptic, but it's not. Like, when I read about Jesus, when I read the Gospels, my thing is always, how can I be as bold as he was? How can I be as like sacrificial as he was? How can I live my life in such a way that I pour out myself for other people like he did? And just the whole, and I guess the most important one, Jesus is the most important one, but a close to home one is like my mother. I know everyone loves their mom, but but she just, because she never ever got anything like given to her. She worked for every single thing. And I think similarly, we're talking about it off camera, like about not expecting too much from people, and just being able to just like being surprised when people help you, not thinking you have to be helped by people. So she literally just worked and worked and worked for years. Sacrificed a load of stuff for us. And not many times did people kind of open the door for her and give her opportunity. She just literally grinded. So she taught me like never to expect things from people, never to think people owe you something. Always to, I know it's not pessimistic, but always to be kind of surprised by help and not to think you kind of deserve it. And I'll be like, you know, that friend shouldn't give it to me for free. It's like, no, it doesn't have to. If he gives it to you for free, it's like,
that's
thanks,
great.
bro. But be ready to work as though he wouldn't give it to you for free. So those are probably a couple of inspirations.
I hear that. It's all about being self-reliant. I think self-reliance is a big thing, because a lot of people have a victim mentality. And I had this victim mentality for a long time, where you blame other people for where you're at. You're like, you know, I am here, I am miserable because you won't help me out.
Or you know, or like if you're black, you'll say, oh, because I'm in a country where I'm in a minority. Wherever you are, you'll find some way to kind of join a minority and be like, it's because of
exactly.
People have made it, and if they've made it, like you said before, it means it's possible.
Exactly.
And there's nothing stopping you.
Exactly, man.
But there is a lot, but you can overcome it. That's a lot. But you can overcome it.
Exactly. This is the thing, right? Nobody is different to anybody else, right? If somebody else can do it, you can do it.
Absolutely.
Right? There's not like made some special club. It's like, oh, they're so special and I can't be like them, kind of thing, right? If they can do it, you can do it. You just have to acquire the same skill set, same drive, and be persistent enough to get the thing that you want, and you'll get there.
Definitely.
But Mike, is there anything else you want to add?
Yeah. No. I'm joking.
He's like,
you're like, that's not what we discussed.
Yeah. Do what I talked about behind the camera. No. Anything else you want to add to it?
In terms of I mean, just generally, just like I mean, you've said most of it. And if you guys watch Josh's channel, then obviously you want to better yourself. You want to be inspired. You want to be motivated, and he definitely will provide you with that. But one thing I got, so I used to read a lot of self-help books, like a lot of these kind of like 10 steps to being a better person, which is all good. But then a friend told me a phrase that I remember now. He said self-help books or self-help advice only work if you help yourself. I mean, and essentially what he was saying is like, if you get so hooked on just hearing about how you can do it, but you never actually use the information to actually do it, you're playing yourself. So one thing I would advise people is to actually take like advice seriously. So like if you watch one of Josh's channel, for instance, like Josh's videos, like actually do because if we're honest, like we can get really hooked on just watching stuff but not actually doing anything. So I would say like literally be a doer, be someone who fails quickly and fails fast and gets back up, rather than someone who's sitting down on this golden idea for 6 years and like just fail quickly. I'm talking way too much, but that's what I would say. Is just help yourself. Like, just go out and do stuff and fail. Like it's okay to fail. Failure is just one way that doesn't work. There's like thousands of ways. So,
just change your approach. Try again. Change your approach and try again.
Literally, and again, you can engage with that at the conceptual level, like failure. But or you can actually just fail and see what it feels like. And again, move forward
and then deal with it. Yeah. Exactly. Alright guys, that is the video of the day. Thank you, Mike Omoniyi.
Bro, it was an honor. I've always wanted to be on this channel.
Stop it. Cool guys, thank you.
Alright.
That's a great video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha.